Hi everybody. Hi. Hello. Welcome on in everybody. Hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all having a very lovely Thursday today. Also, sorry about that. I moved my mic up a little bit and then the whole arm that was like gripping the desk just started moving, so I was like, ooh. You Jamie. Oh, and Puns is here too. Wow, I'm so glad you remembered that I'm here, Nova. Thank you. Hi Nova. Hi. Hi Frozen. Hello. Welcome on in. Sorry I didn't see your messages during Puns and Pals, Frozen. I was being a little careful about showing the multi-stream thing during the Puns and Pals because I was a little bit worried. Because Twitch is being a little sus about a little annoying about people multi-streaming. At this point, I'm not gonna make any immediate change. I'll see where things go. You're just so nice. Yeah, totally, Nova. It's alright. Okay, yeah. Eventually, at some point, I need to update the. I'll add the. Probably next week I'll add the combined chat to the Puns and Pals overlay. But yeah. I was oh my god, it's only I'm like we're like not even 10 minutes into the stream and I already like stumbled on my word. Jesus Christ, I'm cooked today. We haven't even started playing Bloons Tower Defense since. We haven't started monkeying around yet, and I'm already got the monkey brains. It's fucked up. You said you would add HD quarter? I totally forgot about that, Nova. Oh, that would be... will do that next stream, though. Because I need to find, like, I would have to find, like, a transparent, like foam model for Jammy, and then I have to, like, get, like, a gif of, like... Subway Surfers or something, for Jammy or something. You said that two streams ago. Well, yeah, I forgot again. I forgot both times. Okay, look guys, I'm a very busy femboy. I work a 9 to 5. I sometimes release YouTube videos. I'm a busy femboy, you know. I'm a busy bee, you know. But no, actually, I just forgot. Nova. I've just been like on a little e-perk as of late. I literally like last night I played D&D with my friends. As soon as that was over, I just went straight to bed. I slept till, I believe, like 9 hours until I had to get up for work the next day. Then I worked today, took a nap during my lunch break, went back to work, took another nap once I got out of work, woke up again to do my deployment tonight, which is why the stream is late. And then after that, I came online. So no, I've been on an e-perk. You're only a fraction as busy compared to Jammy. Yeah, I know. I'm just a fraction of the productivity that Jammy does every day. He does. You wouldn't believe it, but Jammy is like out here business maxing, productivity maxing off stream, but you guys just don't see it. In fact, this is his least productive state while he's on my stream. You know, He's deciding to reduce his productivity by gracing the stream with his presence. You're playing D&D, now you have my attention? Yeah, I play... we no longer stream the games, but
and
my friend...
a better programmer than Puns.
But my friend, a Melody, she streamed our game of D&D for a bit. Unfortunately, there was a few... We stopped doing it a long time ago because there were a few problems with that. One, it had been a campaign that we had started like 2 years ago. I think even before I was streaming. So like basically we played a year into this campaign. Melody started streaming it live, and then we felt like we kind of left people out a little bit because it was like midway through a campaign, and obviously like, you know, it wasn't, none of us were recording it back then, so like we couldn't just be like, oh, here's like a quick like 10-minute shortcut summary of like the stuff that happened. But this happened, blah blah blah, right? Like you were just like smack dab in the middle of the campaign, and like it wasn't really designed for like content, if you know what I mean. Like we weren't making characters with the intention of being funny or entertaining or having jokes or the
Last
idea
time on DNDZ
of being made into like clips or whatnot. It was just kind of just, I just made a paladin called Hanar, who was a high elf who came from some random village that got attacked by demons, because I never played a paladin before and I wanted to play a paladin, you know? And things were not, character arcs were not created ahead of time for Hanar. Things just kind of happened as they did, and I felt like at least that made it a bit less entertaining for you guys, because it's basically just like, oh, here's a campaign that isn't made to be funny, that isn't made to be entertaining, but also you can't, even if you want to get invested in the lore and the characters, you can't even do that. So it's kind of like unsatisfactory. And eventually, like, we just Melody decided to stop streaming it, and I think that was for the best. It was fun for us to just play by ourselves and not have to worry about being entertaining, because when you stream, you always have this mindset in your brain that like, I have to be entertaining, I have to say something, I have to do something, I need to say something, you know. But you don't have that same pressure when you're playing it offline. It's a completely different thing. Yeah. So it's like, you know, hi Greasy, hi. Also hi Fire Trasher, hi. Welcome on in. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some Bloons Tower Defense in a little bit. I'm gonna yap with chat for a little bit first. Get some yapping done, you know. Yap. No D&D? Yeah, no D. You're talking about D&D, Greasy. Were you there for Melody, when Melody streamed D&D way back when? Were you around for that? I think you might have been. Maybe. Not all of it? Yeah, but Greasy, you were there for some of it. That's what I was telling Chad about, but about how we used to stream D&D back then. BT3 would be a fun game to play with some other people. The problem is I have to find people who are willing to play through the campaign properly. If I were to play BG3, I want to do a full campaign. I want to do a full playthrough. I wouldn't want to be one of those people who are just like, let's play BG3, and then I play like 2 sessions into Act 1, and then we're never able to get the group together. So it's just, we don't get to finish the game. I don't like that. I don't like leaving starting series, and then like leaving it unfinished. You know? What's the biggest campaign you've played in D&D? It's this one. Absolutely. This one, the one that I'm currently playing right now off stream. That's been going for over 2 years. I played that before I started streaming, I'm pretty sure. I don't like BG3 for stream. You agree too, Curly? Hi Curly. Hi Take. Hi. Welcome on in, you too. Yeah, BG3, I don't know how, because like, okay, I'm not too entertained by BG3 either. I don't know if it's because like I played so much of the game, because like I could fully complete BG3. I got like 90 hours of gameplay out of that. It was very, very fun, but like it never felt super interesting to go back and watch others play it. Especially with like streaming, where like there's a lot of like, the game is very, very slow. If you guys have ever watched the visual novel streams, you know that when you add people in and you add people doing stuff, and like there's breaks in between, there's yapping, there's bantering, it really slows down the game. And like BG3 is a game that's already so long. It's super duper long. So like I always feel like that makes it a bit entertaining. But yeah, I don't know. Also, thank you, Fire Trasher. Thank you. Thank you. Aw. I like my glasses too. They're very unique, very my signature glasses. I need to incorporate like the drippy hearts into my design a bit more, I think, in the future. Yeah. I'm tired. BT3 never get to finish on stream. Yes, that's another reason why I don't like BT3 streams, because like they usually don't get to finish it.
I will steal your glasses.
And they don't get to like the cool stuff in like Act 3 and 2, because like I actually really like Act 2. I think Act 2 of BG3 is very interesting story-wise and like level design-wise. But like very rarely do people get to it on stream, because most of the time they just spend all this time wandering around in Act 1 and then they don't get to fully play through the game. And like that always sucks, right? It always sucks when people play a game that has such an emphasis on the story like BG3 and then they don't get to the more story focused parts, because like Act 1 is very light on the story. It's you're focusing on investigating, like, why do I have a mind flayer tadpole in me? Can I get it out? Blah 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 blah. And then when you get to Act 2, there's a whole lot of lore stuff like Ketheric and the cult of the Absolute and all that stuff that happens in Act 2. And like they don't get to it in a lot of those streams. So it's a shame. Gubby. Hi funny man. Hi. Funny man. Hee hee. I remember we found the glasses in the mall. Yes. I remember that, Tig. Tig sent me a picture of him and Dabs a while ago. They managed to find like these like pink drippy heart glasses, just kind of like these in a mall somewhere, and I was like, oh, let's go, they exist, let's go. I'm sure I could find them online or somewhere, but like I gotta get myself an IRL pair of those. This is me, Noms, and Cryo. Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys look like you had so much fun together. You need 5.6 million in cash for around 56. I'm snorting in the fields. Nice. Got all the money. Oh man, I'm definitely. Is the new boss out yet for They do the new boss event yet, or does that start on Friday? Maybe we'll try out the boss event today. We're gonna be checking out the Desperado, and checking out and seeing what he's got going on. I unlocked him before stream, so we don't have to do any grinding for that. But I'm definitely gonna be checking it out. Banana Central Gang rise up. I like going bottom path first, so that way I don't have to worry about collecting the banana farms. I like getting that first, just so that way like I don't have to buy like a bunch of the monkey farmers to like collect all the banana farms. All the bananas on the ground. I forgot what it was called. Like, it was a. I have banana farmers always top path. I usually go middle path early game. I need to experiment a bit more with the middle path. I usually either go, if I have a bunch of banana farmers, I go top path, but like I like to prefer bottom path just because it's like I like not having to worry about collecting all the bananas and stuff. Just found the glasses on Amazon. I have bought them. Nice, Nova. Nice. I need to get those for myself at some point. Why did you tell my StarCraft friend that I hate StarCraft? Like if the stream only asked with friends rather than the chat. Yeah, that's also a reasonable thing too, Greasy. Like, cause I feel like the fun thing of me being a smaller streamer is to get to have one-on-one interaction with you guys. We could just sit here and yap and chat and stuff. And some people definitely don't like those streams. I tried it. I know that sometimes during the podcast and during the visual novel streams, I'm not able to interact with you guys as much, and I know that kind of sucks. But I try to integrate you guys whenever there's dead air and all that. But yeah, that's understandable. The podcast is good. Oh, thank you, Greasy. Back later, but right now I gotta go. Okay, bye, Nova. The one hero thing? Okay, wait, let me catch up with the chat here. Have you done a new quest? No, I have not done a new quest. I have done nothing with the Desperado yet at all. I just grinded up all the balloon pops to get him unlocked, and then I haven't touched him. Yeah, podcast is good interaction from what I've seen. Oh, heck yeah, Greasy. Yeah. I sometimes feel bad about not being able to interact with you guys, but I'm glad I'm able to at least integrate you guys a little bit. That's kind of why, because like when we were originally envisioning the podcast, we wanted to make sure we had some good chat interaction and stuff. I want to do a bit more of that. Maybe I want to do that a bit more, but at least I'm able to like bounce off. We're able to bounce off a chat pretty well, I think. Talking to you and talking to Jamie, but bye puns. What the? Grr. I believe the email unlocked his Yep, got him unlocked, got him ready to go, and yeah, I'll be able to see what he does. Yeah, it's always so exciting when they add new towers to BTD6. It's always super awesome. I really like the Mermonkey. I like the Mermonkey. He's such. If you go like 301 on the Mermonkey, he's such a good tower of the game. Yeah, Mermonkey was also a pain in the butt too, right? You had to get like a bajillion pops to unlock him, or something like that too. It helps with someone as Cynthia is good with interacting with scrubs like me. True, Cynthia is such a good yapper. She is like an amazing yapper and super awesome to bounce off of. Like, I always enjoy having Cynthia on stream. We do have a very good back and forth with each other. We could just sit here and yap for like hours about whatever. And she's very good with yapping in groups and stuff. I would love to have her on more in the future. Yeah, fuck Jamie. What the? I like Jamie. I like my little slime pet in here. I love Cynthia, don't tell her that though. Oh, you better hope she doesn't see that. See that, Greasy. You better hope she doesn't see that. But also the vision option end up Rose going off on some silly tangent. Yeah. Cause like that's the vision level streams are always fun because I wanted to I don't know if any of you guys see those memes where what's the word where you see a bunch of people saying the Discord call and they're like reacting to stuff. That's the vibe I want to give to the visual novel streams. Ideally, I want us to be able to feel like comfortable yapping and stuff and just going on random tangents while also going through a visual novel. And I always wanted to feel like we're just a bunch of friends hanging out and stuff, which I mean, like we are obviously, but yeah. We're reading a story together, but we're also doing a little bit of funny banter here and there. Are we doing co-op? Nah, no co-op. I'm just doing it solo. You're reading a story together, not just voice acting? Exactly, that too. I figured that would be better since neither of us are like professional voice actors with amazing voice acting capabilities or whatever. We still voice acting and everything, but we're just hanging out and reading a story together. No co-op? No co-op. I'm a professional voice actor? Sure, Greasy. Sure. I can do a Captain Fluffer impersonation, and Tig, and Dabs. Oh yeah, could you do a me impression, Greasy? Could you do a me impression? You think you could pull it off? Mr. Professional Voice Actor? I actually don't know what a me impression would be. It's always so interesting when people do impressions of me or like say things that I've said, because it's something you don't get to hear a lot about yourself. You don't get to, it's always an interesting hearing what others people visualize you as, or like hear what or repeat what they think, what phrase they say when you come to mind, right? It's always so interesting. But I haven't tried. Yeah, exactly. Can you really call yourself a professional? I think not. But yeah, no co-op. I don't know. I just want to check out Desperado for myself and see what he does and stuff like that. Is that a thing people do a lot on like YouTube, where they let viewers do co-op with them? I actually don't play balloons on stream too much. I do every now and again, every once in a blue moon, but it's not like my primary content or anything. So I actually don't know what the people do in their balloons tower defense live streams. I just wanted something that was nice and easy on the arms for today, you know, something nice and chill, something nice and relaxing, like balloons. Meow 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh yeah. Did you? Okay, so you know how like on the podcast, on Tuesday, we were talking about ChatGPT like being super duper how like bad it is to use ChatGPT for stuff, and how like some people were like getting like addicted to using it for everything. Let me show you guys this chat. Let me see. This is what? Oop. Okay. Look at this chat. There was like a study that came out recently from MIT, literally yesterday, and it shows people who use ChatGPT are like literally losing their cognitive ability. It is literally making you dumber for using ChatGPT. Like it is actually like reducing your cognitive ability. Like people aren't learning anything by using it. They can't even quote from like essays they've written. They're literally just like literally are losing cognitive brain function. These type of people to watch brain rot though. True. But yeah, here's a little pro tip from like your local software dev fanboy. Don't use ChatGPT. It is literally rotting your brain. I know it's tempting to have ChatGPT write your essays, but like it's literally rotting your brain. It's actually bad for you. You're actually cooked if you're using it for essays. Exactly. Because like, look, I hate doing essays in college and school and stuff, right? I absolutely hated it. But like, you gotta learn how to do things properly, and especially when it comes to like programming, you gotta like learn the mindset of like troubleshooting your problems and figuring out the solution, because like that's something that you will do in your real life job. Like part of my job as a software dev is being given this, being like, hey, this service needs a new method added to it in order to get this thing, and I have to see this service I've never looked at before, figure out how it functions, and add that thing in there, you know? And you can't do that with ChatGPT. You gotta learn. Which is running my brain though. I gotta imagine it's gotta be less than ChatGPT. At the very least. Which brain rot is good brain rot? My friend used it to get out of jury duty? Jury duty? Really? How? Is that some coincidental? Honestly, why do people try to get out of jury duty? I get to sit around and read books and get paid for it. Okay, there was one time where like I was hoping I didn't have to go to jury duty because I got summoned to like a place that was like an hour drive from where I live for some reason. So I was like, ugh, I don't want to drive an hour just to sit around at a court all day. And thankfully I didn't have to go. I got the trial got, it said I wasn't needed for it, so I managed to get out of that. But like that's the only time. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to go to jury duty. I don't want to have to drive an hour. We run the company, and he told GPT to give him an excuse because he was busy with that. Really? And that worked? Like he didn't edit or anything? He didn't do any kind of like Or like did he like get ChatGPT to do it and then like tweak it a little bit and then just like and that worked? That's crazy. Yeah, I think he edited a bit. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, I'm kind of that's crazy though. Yeah, no, I think I'm doing good by not using ChatGPT for stuff. I guess going to jury duty could be interesting, right? I guess because like, I never sat down in an actual court case. Like I've seen them obviously, and like I've in like you know movies and TV shows and like Better Call Saul and all that good stuff, but I never actually sat in one. It would be interesting to see, I guess. Ideally, I would someplace I would like to do it someplace that is not an hour away, and not so I don't have to freaking flip it there and back. In court was pretty chill. Okay, okay, interesting. Think that's different.
Thank you for the follow, Edgar is cool 6.
Edgar is cool. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome on in. I mean, 9 times out of 10 it's DUI or reckless driving, though. Yeah, true. I guess if you're going to just like your local court and just, it's not something that's interesting, like I guess like a murder case or something. But I guess you know it's not really interesting when it's like real people. You know, it's like oh crap, this guy could have killed this dude. That's scary. When they take you to court, I'll put your fee. I was once on the jury for a murder case. Really, Greasy? Oh my god. Luigi case. Has anything? They're still waiting for the trial to start for that, right? Poor dude's been just sitting around waiting for his trial for a while, right? Yeah, hopefully he's hopefully he's not guilty and stuff. I haven't been keeping up with it that too much, but hopefully he's not guilty. It was really fucked up, sadly. It was like 1.5 weeks. Dang. Oh, that's awful. It must be like kind of like sad too, because like I mean when you're on the jury, it's like you bear the responsibility for the people involved and stuff. You could be sentencing people to like life in prison and whatnot for stuff like that. I think in that case I'd rather be on like the small claims court or whatnot for like small little tickets and whatnot. Thankfully I was the 13th juror. Oh dang, you literally could have been the deciding factor, Greasy. Dang. But yeah, I hope the freaking hear more about the Luigi case. I really hope that guy's not guilty. I don't think, I heard there was some like evidence that like it wasn't the guy they got for the Luigi case isn't like the actual killer. He just looks a lot like him and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't caught up on it too much, but I definitely hope the guy is found not guilty. The 13th juror just fills in for one of the others. Can't attend at some point. Oh, okay. Okay, you see, I'm a dum-dum and I don't know how courts work. I know, like a minute ago I was saying, oh, I actually some stuff about courts. I actually Better Call Saul. But I know nothing about like how many jurors are into court and stuff like that. You know, maybe I shouldn't. You know, thinking back, maybe I shouldn't use Better Call Saul as a reference for how courts work, considering how much fraud Jimmy did in that show. From what I heard a while ago, the death penalty was up in the air. That's crazy. That is so crazy. All I know about court is from Ace Attorney, which I doubt is accurate. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Although I have heard like heard that like it's a somewhat interesting like representation of like Japanese courts, because like apparently like I forgot where I heard this, but apparently in like Japanese courts, like there's you know how in the US it's basically like innocent until proven guilty, or like it should be that way. In Japanese courts, a lot of times like the defense has to work really, really hard to prove their case, otherwise they're like assumed guilty. And that's kind of how it's painted in Ace Attorney for the most, from fairly well from what I understand. Again, I haven't played, it's been like a hot minute since I played the games. I think I only played one of them when I was younger, so it's been a hot minute, but that's what I heard. Objection! In fact, I know more about Ace Attorney from the freaking Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I had a best friend back in high school who loved freaking Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and that was his one of his mains, and he would kick my butt with it over and over and over again. I wish I was better at Marvel vs. Capcom, man. I can hold his ground against him in like Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear back in the day, but not against Marvel vs. Capcom. He kicked my butt. Are you so good? Yeah, that might be something I wouldn't mind playing on stream potentially in the future. Frozen. Only problem is with my arm problems. I don't know. I'd have to use like an that's the issue. I have to figure out how the heck I can even play it, or if I have to get like Yuki or Nyan to like parsec into my computer to play for me. Because like I mean, you're not like walking around and stuff from what I understand, but I still have to pick and select things, which I guess couldn't be too bad. I don't know. I had to figure that out. I have to do more looking, more analysis into that, you know. But yeah, we're still trying to figure out what visual novel we're gonna play next on stream, so maybe we'll keep that in mind. Is he pulling happy birthdays and Merry Christmases on you? What is it? I've never heard someone refer to something like that by a trasher. It's been a hot minute since I've played fighting games. I used to play Melee a bunch back in the day with my friends in high school, but I've been like out of the loops from fighting games since like since then. So if that's his new lingo, I don't know it. I'm old. I'm ancient. I'm 27 years old. I'm ancient. I don't know the new hip kids lingo. Birthdays when two of you guys get caught in a combo? Oh yeah, he would do that all the time, because I did not time my assist properly at all. I would always like panic bash assist whenever I was getting comboed, and in like the hopes that like the assist would get me out of the combo, but like after a while he would anticipate that and like bait the assist, and it would just absolutely destroy me. Absolutely destroy me, because I never really played tag fighters all that much back in the day. Like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was like the only one I really played. All the others were just like solo ones, like solo anime fighters, like Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Got it. I've inscribed the lingo into my vocabulary. Oh, I called it a double Sunday when you caught two? Oh, that's cute. Double Sunday. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something fighting related, game related, but then the thought just went out of my head. So now I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm so cooked, even though we're only like 40 minutes into stream. I'm already like struggling to speak thoughts and words. Caught in the wind and blow away. Yep. It's gone with the wind, never to be seen again. Let me adjust you a little bit. Yeah. my tracking is right here real quick. Okay, that should be better. There we go. Yeah. Right. Guess that's enough monkeying around. Why don't we get started with Balloon Tower Defense 6, everybody? Give me just a second here. BTD6. Hop on over here real quick. Off. You see what I did there? I love VTD puzzles. I actually really like the. I agree, Tig. The I love doing the advanced daily challenges. Or are you talking about different BTD puzzles? Let me see. The sound a little. I think the sound's a little quiet. Sounds a tad bit quiet. Let me. When you had limited shit, I had to clear like one wave. Yeah, those are always fun. Okay, yeah, you guys aren't getting game audio. Let me fix that real quick. Thing I do. You have a little bit. Okay, you guys should be able to hear it now. There we go. When we had limited shit, had to clear one wave. Bomb Desperado's crazy. Ooh. Hopefully we'll be able to get all the XP we need for all of them in the stream. I'd love to check out all the cross paths. I've been mainly like I've seen a few thumbnails about them being good, but I haven't actually clicked on any like the YouTube videos I've seen on the Desperado monkey. So I'm going in relatively like I guess spoiler free. I guess I don't know if you could spoilers matter for a monkey, but yeah. I'm just like one of the few people I know that like similar games to me, strategy games, factory games. I'm surprised that that there isn't more like overlap, because like a lot of people and like people who play strategy games, people who play factory games, they're both very similar, both like or overarching like managing logistics and resources and stuff, and it's all like in like a similar thought process. But yeah, hi Larby, hi. But yeah, actually, why don't we do that? We can just do the advanced challenge right off the bat here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Do the challenge as a little warm up, I guess. All right, what do we got here? Let's see what the rules are. Reduced ability cooldown. Can't move a cost rate disabled, and extra ceramic health. So we want something that's good for ceramics. 62, is that camo ceramics? I forgot. We'll do a quick test run real quick. Okay, purples and Moabs. Okay. Actually, yeah, let me see how much. Dang, we actually don't have a lot of too many options here as far as like powers go. Oh, sniper monkeys, Dang, we got a lot of like limited monkeys. Aether and a super monkey? I work. I had a bunch of free time. We were playing massive builds and Excel, and then looked like I was working on something, which I was. Oh my god, I am so glad I work remote and I don't have to worry about like freaking pretending to be busy now that I work remote. When I interned during college, I would get constantly chastised by people when I was not looking busy at all times. It was so annoying. So annoying. And like it was so shitty. I had to pretend to be busy, or I had to like have like a my oh, I'm out of upgrades. Okay, well we'll try this. You guys both unstrong. Okay, so far so good. Okay. Maybe I'm cooking, chat. Uh-oh, here come the fortify 5 Moabs. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay. Ah, there we go. There's the cloaks. There's the cloaks. I forgot we had cloaked rainbows on this one. Highly packed ceramic balloons. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're down there. Oh no, yeah, I think we're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. Okay, let's see. I think we were onto something with the super monkey here. That definitely helped us stall. What do we get with our monkeys? No, never miss targeting. Yeah, I'm alone most of the time. Almost depends on the job office. Set up in the site. Last job had to tell myself. Ooh, nice. Okay, so can't get. Let's see what options we have for like. Think they can hit both paths here. I've seen RoboCop once. I've seen the first movie. I don't think I've seen the second. Do you have? I put you here, and you can't shoot the top, I believe, right? No, okay, can't. Would artillery be good here? The challenge is weird. I did it, but yeah, this is usually the challenges are just 1 round, so this is very strange. It's got 2 rounds here, so I have, and I can't sell my towers, so I have to like plan ahead of time for both. What do I have here for you? I get mob shredder. Okay, we can't get druid of the jungle. Maybe that is the play. Okay, maybe. Maybe, no, I can't get more druid of the jungles. Full snipers? No, is this enough to kill the Moabs? All of us say look at the upgrades available. Okay. Okay. Actually, we want to you. Okay, I can't put you up there. I may have messed up. We don't have any other way to decamo. Do you have? No, you don't have your foam. I'm mainly worried about... See if you can use them up here. No, digging them out. Okay, okay, we'll try this. Let's see. Yeah, I probably would have put down a boomerang monkey glaives if I wasn't dumb. I probably should never have gone these snipers. I don't think they're gonna do much. Oh. Okay, actually they can handle the fortified Moabs. Oh, ooh, we're close, we're close, we're close. Okay, okay. Chat, maybe I'm cooking. Maybe I'm cooking. Maybe. Maybe? Ooh, okay, that was close. Oh. 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 Oh, let's go. We did it, chat. Let's freaking go. That was so close to near close. Whew. But yeah, I think I probably could have done a bit better if I got the Glaive Lord instead of the bottom path sniper. I didn't do anything. It was all you? No, chat. We did this together, nah. I'm gonna take these achievements. I did a little grinding off stream to unlock the Desperado. So I got a few achievements. It turns out if you just go to free play and alternate balloon rounds, you get tons of pops. That's how I unlock Desperado. The power of friendship. But yeah, you said someone said there was a quest for the Desperado. I guess we can do the quest. Do something self vid OMG BRB. Ooh. Oh, howdy there, friend. Come on, gather around. There's a Desperado in town. Desperado starts with a pistol. Each path improves the Desperado's weaponry. Dual 6-shot revolvers on top path, a long-range rifle, a mid, and a powerful shotgun on the bottom. Watch Desperado clean up round 1, and then let me tell you about this rootin' tootin' monkey. Okay. I think he's got a lot of range. A lot of starting range. At lower levels, Desperado can only shoot one balloon at a time, so it's important to maximize the conditional speed buffs. At lower tier upgrades, placing Desperado far away from balloons without other monkeys in range, or where there will be a lot of balloons in range, depending on the upgrades for each Desperado. Desperado gains camo detection with the first middle path, but needs tier 3 on the middle path to deal with lead balloons. Bottom path, Desperado might be not like being around other monkeys, but still needs their support. Okay. That's enough target practice. Where the word is a posse of balloons are approaching the Sunset Gulch. Destroy the bridge. Go meet Desperado to help clean up the riffraff. In fact, balloons are weak to guns. True. The balloons seem weak to a lot of things now you get down to it. They're weak to explosives, most of them. They're weak to magic, most of them. They're weak to attacks. Now I'm surprised why isn't everyone just, well, you know what I mean? I guess if they explode, die from attacks and darts, you don't really need to give everybody guns. I'm also weak to guns. True, most people are in fact weak to guns and take bonus gun damage. True. Does that mean you're a balloon? Are you a balloon in disguise? Are you a spy? Are there spy balloons in this? You think the balloons have ever sent like a monkey balloon and to like try to disguise as like a monkey or something and like send him to like to monkey village or something? Did you see this like floating monkey balloon? The balloons are fast approaching. But you got here just in time. Upgrade Desperado to close the track to a 003 in order to take down the balloons. Okay. When Desperado has a second weapon, they get 2 ranges. One for the pistol and another for the second weapon. That Desperado will pull a powerful shotgun when balloons are close. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. I think this is the first time they've introduced a tower with like multiple attacks. I mean, I guess there's technically like the top path Buccaneer with like the its attack and then the planes, but I think this is like the first time they've done like a direct 2 attack tower like this. That's cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm just giving him random upgrades. The balloons are about to come out, but the moment Path Desperado can't see the track, upgrade to a 0-3 and watch his powerful long-range rifle blast the lead balloons. Did I? Ooh, that's a lot of range. Wow. Tell me I'm quad weak to gun damage. Oh no, Lowlin. Do you have multiple types that are weak to gun damage? Are you like Scizor in Pokemon where you get 4x weak to fire? What types would be weak to gun? Would normal type be? I guess normal, fighting, ice. Probably grass would also be weak to gun. Or grass types. They're already weak to so many things. Also, welcome in, Nolan. Welcome. And also, hi, Kobe Bear. Welcome on in. Welcome. Snello. Hope you're having a very excellent day, Snowy Bear. Alright. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of Balloon Tower Defense 6. They added a new monkey to the game. They added this new Desperado monkey, so I'm just doing the intro quest to that. So is it doing a little bit of AoE as well? Interesting. Your primary mentoring, so you have extra range. Oh, nice, he's with range too. I guess we'll just get standoff as well. I guess we might as well. This is a quest, so I don't know if I can actually fail this or not. But yeah, no, I like the Desperado so far. I could see myself taking Deadeye a lot because I value range a lot in when it comes to like picking my monkeys. I like the Druid for that reason too. I like Middle Path the Druid because he's able to just hit balloons anywhere on the map with the roots. Uh-oh. Ooh, he's really good at taking down Moabs. Uh-oh. Okay, let me just give you some damage. I don't think I have a top path, so we'll... There we go. Okay, apparently I am still messing up. Let me just put down a little gunner here. Yep. Oh my god. Put it down here. Okay, whew. Yeah, they show AoE. Yeah, yeah. Definitely want to put them with maybe like I'll say I probably put them with a druid or something, or even I guess if you wanted to go like all primary, you could put them with like a glaive lord boomerang. You cloak. Blue. Rail cannon. Bottom bow could be cool. True, true. That could also be pretty cool. He do got the big iron. A big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Yeah, this is the new Desperado monkey. We got the big iron, he got the big rifle, and he got the... Oh, he has two big irons. What is your... You got a shotgun. And mine's bigger? Home.
I dawn.
Hi, Dawn. Hi, HD. Hi. Hello. Doing a little bit of balloon tower defense. Uh-oh. See if I can get a village here. Oh, you're just outside of range. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's frick. Hang in there, Nolan. Hang in there. Finger slip my bad. Yeah, fine, HD. What were you trying to say?
Still less guns than I keep in my basement.
Uh, we want to give you icicles and then you gains lead popping power. Yep, you. Right, we'll give another dead eye here. Heads up, hands up. Marcus. See, are you on strongest? I'll go on strong. It's primary training. I wish you want me to the glue gunner, but it's no big deal. Another one of you. Get you. I have migrated. Welcome on in, Fire Trasher. Migrated from Twitch to YouTube. Yeah, I multi-stream on both YouTube and Twitch, so whatever platform you guys feel like using, feel free to use either one. Oh, apparently ads have gone especially bad on YouTube as of late. I was talking about it with Cynthia just before the stream started. Apparently, like, they add a crap ton more ads to Twitch as of late. they add 3 minutes of ads, and then there's an ad after that advertising Twitch Turbo now or something like that. That's crazy. Does this game have lore? It kind of does, Frozen. A tiny bit. There are like, there's not much lore other than, so it's kind of just balloons started attacking the monkeys at some point, and then since then the monkeys have gotten slightly better and better at fighting the balloons, and the balloons have also gotten better and better at being balloons, like inventing camo balloons and different balloon types and bigger ones like bads and stuff like that. There's snippets here and there. I mean, Ninja Kiwi post stuff on Reddit. I'll just get thought of for our hero.
Thank you for the follow, Fire Trasher 1ST.
Also, thank you for the follow, Fire Trasher. Thank you. But yeah, I guess let's start getting XP for the guy. Where's the new advanced? Oh, it's advanced. Okay. We'll start on hard. Monkey dream with balloons. I think the balloons started it from what they, for some reason. At least to our knowledge, they did. But yeah, ever since they just kind of attacked the monkeys for, I don't think we know exactly why. Yeah, I don't know why the balloons got beef with the monkeys, but the balloons are like basically just kind of endless. You can't really defeat the balloons; they just kind of appear. They're kind of friends. I think I want to get the middle cross path first, but let's get all the early ones for you. And I'll put another one of you over here just in case. They're kind of friends. There is the one birthday quest. I don't think I've played the birthday quest. Interesting. Like, they're kind of friends, but not really, but I'm sure there's a 3-hour video essay on the lore somewhere. I did watch a video essay very recently about the Balloons franchise. And that's actually a very, very fun watch. Cause like, Balloons used to be like this flash game series where like you'd be a monkey would like launch a dart in the air and you try to pop all the balloons. Like very, very simple, primitive flash game stuff. And that is like the origin point of like one of the biggest tower defense games around. It's very, very interesting to see how far it's gone since then. Remember the Flash game? Yeah, I used to play 4 so much back in the day. Did anyone else play their Flash games on Congregate? It was like this website with like an ant mascot. It was like a maroon brown ant, and it was kind of like Armor Game. It had some of the stuff from Armor Games on there, and I would play games there all the time. Yeah, all the time. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, Chris? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, Congregate was so fun. Let me get you. I guess we'll get you Big Iron. I'm still a Balloons addict. I haven't heard the name in a while. Yeah, what happened to Congregate? I don't know. I assumed it kind of disappeared along with like most of the other Flash, when Flash games kind of died off. But yeah, what was that tower was it Epic War? It was like a tower defense series kind of that I used to play so much of. Oh my God. That was like my favorite game on Congregate. It was so fun. So Balloons Addict, 6 hours in BTD6. Gee, that's crazy. I haven't gone that much. Let me see. Let me see. How many hours do I have? Oh, we just there we go. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, fine. How many hours do I have? Let me see. I have 140. So nowhere close. Wow, that's crazy, Chris. That's amazing. The only people I've heard of getting up to 6K hours have been games like VR Chat. I mean, I don't blame you though, because like I use balloons as like something fun to play for like 30 minutes kind of game, you know? Like you just like you turn it on, you play for like you do like the daily challenges or like maybe a couple other maps, and then that's it for the day. So like I guess like, you know, after a few years of that, you know, I mean, you're bound to get high up in the hours, right? Let me fill you in. Put you over here. There we go. I never had a computer growing up, so the only time I played balloons at school when we had free time. Oh, did you used to like sneak in balloons while you were supposed to be doing work? Oh man, I would do that too. Unfortunately, they banned Congregate in my school. My school was smart, so they banned a bunch of the free flash game sites on my school, so I couldn't sneak it in while we were supposed to be doing work. We had to do. I think they made us do a bunch of these like typing games when I was in like elementary and middle school. Those were fun. Oh, I went in Shaman Knight. Oh yeah, I love Balloons Tower Defense 6 too. It's like I was saying, this is like my little I'm bored and I have 30 minutes kind of game. Where I just want to play something like for like a little bit, and then I'm just like, okay, back to whatever's doing, you know. This probably will be a game changer for chimps. Really? I mean, he definitely seems fairly solid early game. You can get, since you're able to grab. Oh, you can get 2 of them right on chimps, right? Yeah, since they're both 325. That's cool. We have a nice new start for chimps. So was a cool math kid? Oh yeah, cool math game was so fun. I'm gonna get you out. It's probably not the best spot, but yeah. I'm gonna. I would like to do this all Desperado if possible, so that way we maximize the XP we get for you. Could probably actually do what they did in the quest and. Oh, you. You know, you need a village. You need a village to buff you. Can you reach? Yes, okay. Cool. Okay, wait a second. The Moab's coming. I don't think we're gonna be able to. What, to reach him in time? Maybe not. What ability do your ability here? School was weird about blocking stuff. Something was searched up in Reddit, and when one of the top search, it would block Google Chrome for 2.5 minutes. That's crazy. That's crazy weird. My school never did anything like that. Nothing that crazy. How do we these rounds slow down a tad? Swap out the boomerang monkey. It gives the ability. Probably just do this and then yeah, good thing we brought Sada for this. She's just so good. Just get another Deadeye. Have you playing by yourself and not the viewers? Yeah, just playing by myself. Is there something you search up on Reddit? It has, yeah. I remember doing a music project and I couldn't get anything done because every art searcher had a subreddit. Oh, so like it just saw the Reddit and was just like, warning, student is using a prohibited search. Oh, that's so annoying. Nice if we could get a an MI Monkey Intelligence Bureau over here, maybe. Go, you have twin sixes. Oh. Ah, damn. Alright, let me try that again. Again. Yeah, I was trying to the XP max, but I'm my greed has screwed me over once again. And in fact, could not catch that. No, usually Saul's very good at catching strays. Well, I'm not catching strays. Oh yeah, catching strays. Yeah, once I started using Swada, it's hard not to use her. She's just such a good early game carry, right? She starts seeing camos. She has such good little AoE. Like it's hard not to use her for like every game. And then maybe we shouldn't put the Desperado up here. I use Corvus or Adora, sometimes Psy. Yeah, I got Psy recently and he seems pretty useful. I haven't tried Corvus though. I guess for now we'll get a Deadeye over here. Be going strong.
I'm as sharp as it gets.
Is that the one who uses like the soul mechanic? Like you use like your like the souls from like the balloons you killed to like do spells and stuff. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, he looks super duper fun. I think he's like one of the only heroes that can like solo chimps, right? Or was it technically Sada pre-nerf? for gore.
Looking sharp.
We want a glue gunner here.
Even better.
Maybe get a Moab glue. Maybe we get. Yeah, Grotto and Corvus are all pre-nerf. Shotgun's pretty good deal with Moabs? Okay. Let me see. Can I unlock shotgun for you yet? I can. Yeah, we'll try the shotgun.
Even better.
I was. You there? Ooh. Okay, damn, he's pretty good. Let's see if we can get a village that covers all of these guys. Okay. Wait. So you real quick, put the village here. And then we put down the blue gunner. And we'll try to see if we can get Moab glue first. If not, I'll just get primary expertise real quick here.
Get ready.
There we go. Oh, ooh.
Leaping sword.
Gotcha. Whew. Okay, so we managed to deal with a Moab pretty good. Start getting you. Primary training up. And you all get your extra range. Need something for Cerams? True, true. You should probably get your big iron. Okay, you have primary. We'll get the scanner here. That way the glue gunner can slow. The rifle seem to be pretty okay with doing with the fortified cerams, but Avenger.
What's next?
You want an additional bounty hunter? Yeah, we're trying to get through this as much as we can. Ooh. Ooh. I was gonna say, trying to get through as much of this as we can with just the desperados, but yeah, I think we need something better for ceramics. I'll put on you. There we go.
I'm as sharp as it gets. Get ready! Moab!
Another one of you over here. Top path glue is cool. Yeah, I like going top path glue usually. I can't tell if that I can't tell if this boomerang monkey's missing. I think he's missing, or whatever. I question your aim, boomerang monkey, but you know, you do you, man. Yeah. Unlocking your fours.
Now we're talking. Get ready! Moab!
What does this ability do again? Did I take aim ability? Choose range actually and camo protection. Oh, okay. That's like a Itanoon ability, right? You know, not exactly like that. Yeah, no, this is... Oh, yeah. Oh, dang it. Chat, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm just paying money. I'm just paying money. Wait, let me... Ooh. You know, we need some more AOE over here. Uh-oh. Oh.
I could have popped that.
Dang it, I am absolutely throwing here, chat. Again? Yeah, I'm really trying to make the Desperado here work.
Oh, I could have popped that. Hero time.
Do we have enough money for Blazing Sun? Not yet, no. Time to lock in his age. I'm not old. I'm not old. I'm ancient. But he needs a big iron on his hip. True, we do need a bigger iron.
Even better.
Doing... Put a dish.
Hey ya.
Okay, yeah, the ice monkey's doing the trick.
Get ready. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. And spicy. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
Avenger. Ooh. Seems pretty good.
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
Found that up here.
cuts a tomato. Good choice.
Okay, we should. Okay, I'm no longer. We're no longer cooked, chat. All I need was a little ice monkey in here. Avenger. Get Avenger up here next. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe going shotgun or first early is like if we weren't trying to max XP for Desperado, definitely I think maybe shotgun cross path is good early, and then you get like a lead popper like a boomerang monkey with him. That'd be pretty. That.
Get ready, Moab.
Mark Moabs?
Oh, I could have popped that.
Icicles, that should help fix the ceramics from leaking through. I gotta go. It's 11:30 a.m. and it's gotta work tomorrow. Have a good stream. Well, thanks, Fire Thrasher. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Yeah, it do be getting a little late for me too, but we're not gonna keep going for like at least another hour or so. Methinks. Bum, 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 bum. Right, ZMG should go down easy. Yeah, nice. We got all the money we spent back. Let's do the daily challenge now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was hoping we could use a Desperado on a daily challenge, but this is fine too. I don't think I have this hero, sadly. This could be fun though. Dum, bum. Hey, we'll do balloons for a little bit longer, then maybe we'll swap over to Factory Town, everybody. Just wanted to check out the Desperado monkey. And he looks fairly solid. So that way it could be nice and lazy. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna. You get everything? Yeah, okay, you can get everything. You, I guess we'll just a camel for you. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go all helicopters. Maybe we'll get an ace when we get never miss targeting, but yeah, no, this challenge is not too hard. But yeah, and Blue Tower Defense 6 is just so fun. It's such a fun little like sandbox game, and it's always satisfying to make up new strategies and stuff. It's super duper fun that like you can just there's such a good variety of towers in this and like different little strategies you can use. Like even like in like the harder maps, I don't feel like completely like forced to do one optimal strategy, right? Okay. Yeah, there we can pop lids. You gonna do it? I've had on Steam for a long time. Yeah, go for it, Frozen. I like I was saying earlier, this is such a good just play for 30 minutes or like an hour a day kind of game. You just hop on, you do the daily challenges, you do a map or two, and then yeah. Although you can totally just keep playing it as much as you want though. Thankfully, the game doesn't have any like you must wait 12 hours before you can do another mission timers that a lot of like free to play games have. Has always found super duper annoying. Yeah, I'm really glad they monetization isn't that bad, but yeah, it's funny because Bloons Tower Defense on release was like universally disliked because it had all of this like free to play garbage in it that even though the game costs money, and I don't know why they tried to do that, and I'm glad they've eased up on that kind of stuff a bit. But and thankfully the game is now like a way better because of it. Yeah. I hate any free to play game that's like you must wait to play. It's like what the heck, game? We play the game how I want, you know? Like if I want to sit here and burst and blast through a campaign, the game's campaign or whatnot, just let me do it, you know? Don't tell me what to do. Yeah, I hate those two. But, you know, this usually the daily challenges, the non-advanced ones are like very easy. Like we're very easily winning. But yeah, maybe at some point I'll go back and play some of the older Bloons games. Those are always just so super duper fun. I was saying earlier, I played the crap out of Bloons Tower Defense. I believe it was 4 back on Congregate. That was such. Okay, chat, I'm cooked. Chat, I'm fucking cooked. Another thought just like literally just left my mind. Oh my god, I am cooked. All right, that's it. No more naps before stream. I feel like every time I take a nap before stream and I like just and I wake up and go live, I'm like I like always stutter and like always stumble what I'm trying to say. Chat, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Yeah. A shame a lot of the older Flash games don't work nowadays. I believe there was some kind of project that was like make you able to play older Flash games, but I forgot what it was. Yeah, we had it good back then. So many fun free games available at our fingertips. There was no microtransactions in them. They didn't nickel and dime you every step of the way. They were just free, fun games that anyone could play. It's a shame we've kind of lost that. There's like this bigger topic to be talked about, how centralized the internet is nowadays, right? Where like it feels like pretty much the internet has become smaller and just become and people only use like a handful of websites, right? People will like only use like Facebook and YouTube and like a handful of other social media platforms. There's no exploration of the internet like you used to have. Because like earlier in the stream, I was talking about how I would go to Congregate to play Flash games, but like back in the day, there was multiple big Flash game sites where you could go to just play Flash games. There was Armor Games, there was Congregate, there were a handful of others that names I wish I remembered, but for the sake of this rant, but like you would go out and explore on the internet, and nowadays it doesn't really feel like you do any of that. The fun of exploring, of just going to a new site and just seeing what there's to find is like gone, you know? Like, when was the last time you went on a website, on like some random website that wasn't like YouTube, Twitch, or social media, right? It's probably been a while. I think the last time I did it was like first like a recipe for like dinner. I think that was it. I don't remember any other times other than that, you know? Isn't that scary? True. Look at some modding websites for a game earlier? Okay. Were you using Nexus mods? I know there's like Cursed Forge and a handful of other modding websites. I don't remember the name, but it was a Nexus? Okay. Okay. Cool. Something that's also really fun is just exploring mods for a game you like. Usually there's always like lots of like cool and creative and weird mods. And always there's some weird ones too. Like, if the female character's bigger poopa. I never got the point of installing those. I never like, because like if any of you have ever seen like the Skyrim modding scene, you know there's a lot of mods for like making characters in Skyrim like hotter and more attractive and stuff. And I never understood that. I've never played a game and been like, man, I wish the characters were hotter, you know? And I mean, like, to each their own, I ain't gonna judge, but like it's just interesting, right? How much effort people are willing to put in to create mods like that, you know? Yeah, no, it's crazy. For flying for different reasons? Yeah. Oh yeah. People got all sorts of reason to play games. I just like the pretty world in Skyrim and stuff. I mean, Desperado is seemed to be fairly strong as a tower. It's able to one-shot a lot of stuff.
Extra sharp.
See if I can get another Deadeye on you. Get another one of before the Moab comes.
Get ready. Moab.
Yeah, maybe we get heck. Maybe we just get another one of these. A shotgun guy down here. Ba-dum. One of you up here. There we go. Got a bunch of them.
Cool.
Bum, ba, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. You know, I think Middle Path seems to be just a very good all arounder at the moment. Shotgun seems great.
Get ready. Moab.
You can unlock all of you guys now. That. Hi, Fire John. Hi, hi. We're doing good. I see you peeking there. I see you peeking. Hope you're having a very lovely Thursday so far. We're just playing a little bit of Bloons Tower Defense at the moment. Checking out the new Desperado monkey. And he seems fairly strong, actually. I like him a bunch. We were just trying to XP max at the moment. Maybe we'll...
Get ready. Moab.
Well, the monkeys on in here. Although these three middle paths seem to be holding things down fairly well. Jesus, he destroyed those ceramics. Monkey maxing, big iron maxing. Jesus, did he like 2-tap those? He like 3-tapped those Moabs. Dang. I need to start using your ability more. I can see about for one of the tier 5s. You.
Big, red, and spicy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think Middle Path is my favorite easily. He's just like triple tapping Moabs.
Get ready. Moab.
Yeah, the 240 Desperado is cracked. He helps with the DPS. Oh yeah, I bet. That's that extra attack speed. Yeah. Oh yeah. All the extra attack speed is helping out so much. Ooh, ceramics, looking a little. Ooh. Okay, I think they're trying to look a little dicey. There we go. Okay, we're good. Probably actually get like a monk boomerang in here. Ooh. There we go. That should help with the ceramics a little bit. Oh, we should get the top path. Tier 5 in a second. Yeah, we have full XP on him, so we no longer need to Desperado max, but let's see what the Blazing Sun does.
Big, red, and spicy.
Let's see this guy go. Ooh. He's just destroying those ceramics. Oh hell yeah! Right now I want to get the golden justice here next. Just for the 520 would be the 76 though. True. We're gonna have a bunch of ceramics there in a second. We shall see. Sorry for my typo. You're fine. Don't worry. Oh no, that's not a type. That's not a typo. That's a. I'm assuming we're talking about the hete. No, that's not a typo. Oh, that's just a silly thing with I have 7TV enabled so that whenever someone types in the word it replaces it with hete. Guess we got another one, chat. We got another one. Ha 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 ha. Oh, just it's always funny to see people's reaction to that. Yeah, let's see let this one out of here. No. Come back, Fire John, no. But yeah, there's one chat, one streamer I'm a part of. Every time I stop by their chat, there's like a bajillion words that are like replaced with 7TV emotes. So like, unless if you word your sentence very carefully, everything is just an amalgamation of like 7T emotes, like, and it's an unreadable mess, and it's beautiful. Ooh, yep, here comes the ceramics. Here come the regrows. Ooh, he's close. We were close. Yeah, no, I need to. Okay, no, never mind. They had it. The Desperados had it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, the top path Desperado kind of seems like a worse top path Boomerang Monkey. Cause like, heck, we put down the Boomerang Monkey like not too long ago, and he's already got more pops than this Desperado, which we've had the entire game. Ooh. Thankfully, I have Sada here, so we should be fine. Get used so we can get some mob knockback. So is the shorter range the shotgun?
Now we're talking. Get
The OG should be no problem. Yeah, definitely want to see how good the from here on, I think I'm going to start saving up for the middle path tier 5.
Still cuts a tomato. Big, red, and spicy. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
Like is that green stuff the top top path?
Still cuts a
Hmm.
tomato.
But yeah, I so far my middle path is my favorite. I'm starting to like bottom path a bit more now. Like, I like the knockback he does against the Moabs.
Clean cuts and still cuts
Okay,
a
we're getting
tomato.
close. Getting so close to getting middle path. Few more rounds. I'm gonna see what this thing can do.
Looking sharp. Get that ZOMG. 아싸, 지렸다리. Big, red, and spicy.
Loose.
아싸, 지렸다리.
On.
아싸,
Here we go.
지렸다리.
Ooh. Oh, is he doing like an AoE?
Get ready
Oh my
for
god,
the
he's one-shotting the...
아싸, 지렸다리.
How many it takes to hit? Oh my god, that's really fast. Okay, so when he's at maximum range, he is able to like one tap the Moabs, and the
And spicy.
and these. But when they're close, ooh,
DDT.
DDT time.
아싸, 지렸다리.
Hey, can you have your lip popping power yet? I think you do, yeah.
Leaping sword.
Uh oh.
I could've
Ah, dang it. You know, I should not have been desperado maxing that much. Another one of you here. Get an enforcer to help, hopefully help cover this part here.
아싸, 지렸다리. Get that ZOMG. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Cool. Get ready. Moab, big, red, and slice DDT. I got this. 아싸, 지렸다리.
Uh oh. Okay, whew, I was getting a little worried about those DDTs.
Leaping sword.
Okay, yeah, actually getting the bottom path there was so huge. Super duper huge.
Get that ZOMG. 지렸다리.
can we... Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Oh, I could have popped that.
Yeah, crap. It's not looking good. Get all you guys.
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
Okay, whew, okay, we just barely survived that.
아싸, 지렸다리.
We're gonna drop you, put in a... I'm gonna throw down a quick MIB here. There we go. Okay, we should be good now. DT should not be a problem.
아싸, 지렸다리. Now we're talking.
But yeah, no, we need something more to deal with the DDTs. Unfortunately, the mid path isn't enough to deal with all those DDTs at the end.
Oh, I could have popped that.
Yeah, chat, we need Desperado maxing was not the play, I think. Most unfortunately. Down a couple more of these. Slave Lords. These are amazing.
아싸, 지렸다리. DDT, I got this. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
Alright, can we kill the bad though? Can we kill the bad? Doing good damage. Oh yeah, we're good. We're fine.
아싸, 지렸다리.
Heck yeah. Let's see if we can do a game of chimps with Desperado. Let's do a game of chimps. Yeah, so this time we're not going to be Desperado maxing. We're going to actually do an actually good usable strat here. We'll do Sada here again.
Let's make some ribbons.
But yeah, we're gonna try and yeah. So basically, I think I'm gonna do a middle path Desperado and then a Glaive Lord Monkey. I think that's gonna be my play here.
That tickles.
Gun monkey. I'm taking Guru. Hi hi. Yeah, we just I just finished unlocking everything for the Desperado here. We're trying to do a game of chimps. They can go in gonna go middle path Desperado and then get a Glaive Lord Boomerang and then maybe we get a bottom path? I don't know. Middle path and bottom path seem to be fairly solid. I don't know about the about top path though. Just regrow farm for him. Oh, what I did to unlock him, I just did alternate blue rounds, and then I went as long as I could, and then in like 2 games I was able to get the 3 million Mecha Pops. Wasn't too bad. Took only like an hour or so. And I think I'll put a village next to the top path. Next to you, and then, I don't know, we'll go from there. Every group I made food. Oh yeah, I was like watching YouTube videos in the background while mine was going. I just wasn't paying attention. Wait, what's your favorite path? Me talking Garu. Go, now you're on strong. Bottom path? Bottom path seems very, very solid. I like they can stun Moabs and even like other balloons. Yeah, exactly. The knockback is super fun. Up here. Well, you're not in range? Ugh. Barely out of the village's range. That is very annoying. Yeah, maybe we'll get a bottom path one like over here near the entrance. Give us some stun on the Moabs. And then we got long range now.
Get ready, Moab.
Glaive Lord, so we shouldn't have any problem with ceramics. I can do this. I like his the middle path ability to just give a tower camo. It's gonna be super awesome, helpful on the lead rounds. And then now what do we do? I There's a lot more damage than I imagine. Okay. The ceramic problem, acting like he doesn't do extra damage to ceramics. The middle path does it. Interesting. I didn't know we did extra ceramic damage. I only saw that it did extra fortify and lead damage to leads. Interesting. Well, I guess that doesn't give us extra money in chimps, huh? There's no point using the ability. But yeah, let's put you down here. Give you camo, just so you can get the camo regrows later. Like for Rex damage, Jesus. Well, I mean, no wonder he's able to one-shot the ceramics. Although, doesn't he do? He does a lot of damage to Moabs too. Avenger. Wait, am I stupid? Is the outer ring the pistol range, and the bottom range is the shotgun range? I'm stupid. I might be stupid, chat. Also, hi Curly. Hi. They're gonna nerf the middle path because it's a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. I think they need to buff the top path because for now it seems kind of like. I was saying this in the last game we played. I think the top path just kind of feels like a worse boomerang, you know? Okay. Yeah, so I placed you in a terrible spot. Ugh.
Big, red, and slicey.
Yeah, no, like for... Middle path can easily like solo the early round like this, yeah. Solo... Yeah, look at that. Like, you see, like, 3 taps mobs. So good. True.
Now we're talking.
Let's get the extra AoE from him as well, which is nice. So, like,
Thank you for the follow, Meta King Leiru.
Megan Garrett, thank you for the follow. Thank you.
Get ready, Moab. Asa, chirotari.
I don't think we're gonna be able to save up all the primary expertise now.
Big, red, and slicey.
I'm my second favorite tower now. Oh heck yeah! My favorite tower is I think the Druid is my favorite tower. I love any I like having range on my tower, and the Druid is just so nice. And Middle Path Druid is just so nice because he just attack towers anywhere, and that's why I love him so much. Heck, I think Desperado and Druid could go pretty well together, because with the Middle Path Desperado, I can just give the Druid camo detection whenever I need him to. Nothing will surpass NG for me. Interesting. It's because of the overclock. Yeah, NG overclock is always fun. The NG Paragon was my canon event. I unlocked the NG Paragon recently. I still have to use him for... I haven't had a chance to use him for a boss event yet, but I hear he's very, very strong. Oh yeah, they buffed him recently, didn't they, right? They gave him the ability to overclock Paragons. Now that's huge. That's freaking huge. Okay, so chat, for those of you guys who don't play Balloons Tower Defense, there are like these really, really expensive tier 6 version of towers that you can get, but they cost a lot of money, but they're in exchange for costing a lot of money and being like super duper strong, you can't give them most buffs. So like all the buffs that our Desperado here has, you can't put on your Paragons. But they buffed the NG Paragon so that you can overclock other Paragons and units nearby them. And that is freaking huge because it's so hard. There's only a handful of other circumstances where you can give Paragons buffs. And I definitely wanna mess around with that at some point. Not like 5/5/5s really? Yeah, pretty much, because you have to get a tier 5 of each one. I like to think of them as like tier 6s because of like just the amount of investment you need to get them. Let's see if we can save up for the. Ooh, is it? Can we handle this? Oh, they're regrowing. They're regrowing. Oh, okay, we're fine. Whew.
Big, red, and spicy. Assa, chirattari.
Almost there. Let's see. Are we fine here? Do we need Swada? I think we're okay. Okay. I did two DC with Desperado and Druid. Ooh. I mean, like that's gonna be my go-to opener now, I think. There we go. Got our tier 5. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just two shying the freak. I forgot the name of the red Moabs. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! Look at him go.
Assa, chirattari.
Look at this guy go.
Extra sharp. Get ready. Moab.
4 times damage also.
Still cuts a
Dang.
tomato. Big, red, and spicy.
Yeah, look at that. He's amazing. I want to get primary expertise now as well. If we can give him some even more buffs. I think it does the Moab too, which doesn't show for some reason. Okay, yeah, that explains it being able to one-shot Moab like that.
Get that ZOMG.
Bum, ba-da-bum, bum.
Now we're talking.
I think we should just get another boomerang, honestly.
Get that ZOMG.
Might as well, since we got primary expertise down here.
And still cuts a tomato.
Make sure we're able to deal with all the stray balloons and all.
Big, red, and spicy.
What else do we really want? Maybe embrittlement?
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. DDT. Now we're talking. Big, get ready. Moab. Assa, chirattari. Get that
Balloons in Pride Month? SMH, Ninja Kiwi, SMH. Don't worry, I got my Pride flag right there. Aha.
Clean cuts and still
Okay,
cuts
Embitterment's helping out with the DTTs. Okay. Oof. Had some trouble with DDTs last time when I was trying to go all Desperados, but thankfully Embrittlement is helping us out here. Should be able to get super brittle before the bad.
clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
Uh-oh, some of the DDTs are going through. Uh-oh. Try just in case. Okay, we're good.
Ready. Moab. Big spicy. Get that ZOMG.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
아싸, 지렸다리. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
You know, after this, maybe we'll try our own two-tower chimps with the Ah! Oof, okay, oof, we're good. That was close. Maybe we should get another
DDT. I got
one of you. Yeah, get one of you. That way we don't have a DDT sneaking through. Okay. Now I got the bad, and I
one.
think the Desperado and the Monkey Village got this essentially. Oh yeah, they got this on lock.
아싸.
Easy.
Now we're talking.
Let's freaking go. Alright, let's see. What's a good map to do? Any of these that I have imps unlocked on? Desperado ability, feel like killing the bad faster. Trying to see if there's a map we could have chimps on that we haven't seen yet. I don't know if the cabin would be good for that. Gotta head out. Okay, bye bye, Frozen. Factory Town balloons. Thanks, Frozen. I don't know if we're gonna get to Factory Town tonight. I don't know if I want to play more balloons or if I want to do Factory Town. Unfortunately, it's getting a little bit late. Getting a tad bit late. We'll do this. We'll do another game of balloons here real quick, and then we shall. This. Try this. We can do a poppable with just the druid and the desperado. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can how far we can get with just the druid and the desperado here. This isn't technically a chimps, but we're gonna kind of close. Although it might actually be harder because of the freaking because of the increased prices for everything. I wonder. Oh, as I say that, I'm literally just about to lose. And yeah, no. Okay. You here. Try that again. Try one more time. I think I just focus on getting the druid here 3. Hi Mario Stoop. Hi. Welcome on in. Welcome. We're just messing around with the desperado a little bit. I heard someone was able to do a 2-tower chimps with just a druid and desperado. We're kind of doing that, but we're on impoppable, but close enough. Trying to see if we can make it work. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with the desperado. I love his middle cross path. He's super duper fun. Nope. Yeah, nope, too late. Dang it, okay. We go again. I don't know, I'm gonna be able to make that work, chat. At least not on this map. Let's see. put you on strong for now. Make sure the yellows and greens are being targeted down so they don't slip through. And then we should be okay. Uh-oh. Okay, you should be able to get that one. Okay, yeah. Now we're good. Oh, strong in. Uh-oh. Oh. Dang it. No. Alright. Alright, chat. I think we're gonna move on to Factory Town. Yeah, Desperado is super duper fun. I love the tier 4 on the middle path of Desperado. Seems like such a nice solid tower. Kind of like what one of the chatters was saying earlier, like elite defender at home, and it costs less, and you don't have to decide if you want to pierce kill leads or not. Very useful. All right, we're gonna swap over to Factory Town. We're gonna play for a little bit, not too long, but for like an hour or so. Get a little bit more progress in Factory Town. So, hopping over to Factory Town. Change it here. YouTube. Factory. Factory Town. Right. Boot her on up. Yeah. Capture go in. There you are. There you are. Captured. There you are. All right. Let us continue our game of Factory Town, everybody. Now what were we getting up to last time? Me when I start up a game I haven't played in a week. What was I doing? What is this? What is this? But yeah, so for those of you guys who haven't seen Factory Town before, Factory Town is a factory game, kind of like Factorio, but it's got a good blend of Factorio and Satisfactory, where you get like the limited resource management and kind of similar mixing multiple products to make other products kind of thing going on, but you also have 3D building like in Satisfactory, so you can have belts going across your town, you can have giant structures where you're building multiple things on the same level at the same time, stuff like that. Yeah, this has just been such a nice and fun little factory game we've been playing on and off on stream here. And now we have to decide where the heck we're gonna do now. Where shall we progress to next? What is on the agenda? See, what do we have here in our research? 6 level 4 I'm gonna get, just get more workers. What do you require? Elemental extraction. Fire knowledge tome, water knowledge tome, earth knowledge tome, air knowledge tome. Okay. Down a couple more houses. And place down a couple more houses here. Delete cube of the wagon here. I want to make sure all this jam gets from this crate here. A little tavern. Alright. Now, elemental extraction. What do we... do? Elemental refinery. Okay. So we have earthstone here. Make a mine here. Oop. Put the metal conveyor belt on over. Actually, do these. I don't know how much of these I'll need. Have our earthstone here. Do we need to like... what do we do with you? Hi Shelby. Hi. Haven't seen you around in a minute. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a very lovely... oh, it's Saturday now. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. No, not Saturday, Friday. Oh my god. Chat, I'm telling you, I've been cooked this entire stream. I am like stumbling my words every which way I possibly can. No, that's it. No more naps before stream. No more naps before stream. No more naps. Doing good. Work is still kicking my show. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I've also been unfortunately getting screwed over by work as well. What are you? How do I get crystals out of you? Everything doing well? Happy to see you, puns? Yeah, same here, Shelby. But yeah, work is also kicking my butt. For the past few weeks, work has been putting me on this really, really busy project where I have been... it's been so busy, it's like impacting my ability to stream because of my arm problems, right? Because they make me work on this big old new API, and I've been spending a lot of time working on that. It's a lot busier than my usual work, so I've had to cancel a few streams here and there, and in order to make sure I'm able to like stream comfortably, unfortunately. So yeah, I've also been getting my butt kicked by work, unfortunately. But hopefully that should be done and over with soon. Hopefully. Oh, so that's how we do it. Okay, we need to take... Interesting. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you know, it happens. Sometimes work is like that, you know. But thankfully I should no longer be working on that project soon, and I should be able to return to a normal stream schedule. Why did my O become a hamster? Oh, because I have 7 TV enabled Shelby. It's it's like an emote thing, but it allows for more custom emotes. So whenever someone types a word, it becomes an emote. It's interesting how many people don't use 7TV and other like those what do you call it? Don't use stuff like that. I need to belt this. Hey, can I belt this over to you? Did you? I'm hoping the same. To get back to streaming, they had a huge error with our stalker service. They made me learn new rules and work more hours, which, like, I miss streaming, but it's hard to do when you're zapped. Nobody to hear tires know. Yeah, exactly. Like, no one wants to hear me be like, oh, I'm so tired. Because, like, I also get, like mentally tired from, like, work as well. So I absolutely feel you there on that one. You're over here. Then I'm gonna get a splitter here. Go put it in here. I did not want to do that. Did not want to cross these two belts. Up here, go up like this. There we go. You do sweet mana. Also, this game is cool to look at. I can't explain it, but all the movie texture is fun to look at. Interesting. Well, I'm glad it's cool to look at. I always worry a bunch with the factory games I play on stream that like what I'm playing is like too niche that like seeing all of this is just so complicated and hard to look at, you know. That's always what I'm worried about whenever I play more complicated games like this. But I'm glad you're able, that it's at least interesting to look at for you, Shelby. But yeah, this is Factory Town. It is it's a game kind of like Factorial, where you like it's a production game. You will have lines and belts of stuff. Here's my coal mine. It's bringing coal over here to my forges, so I can turn this iron ore over here into iron bars. Then I have big barn of these iron bars, and this caravan's bringing the bars over here and turning them into belts and stuff like that. Honestly, I love it. It's a Alpha Factory game, but I love seeing things from automated. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, this is a very nice and fun little comfy one. There's no if you wanted to give this a shot, because like there's no bugs trying to kill you. You don't have to worry about a time limit or anything like that. This one's just nice and comfy. And then goes here to become this, leads there to be this, and combines this to become this. Yeah. Right now I am trying to figure out how the heck to make earth crystals. Ooh, sweet heckin' cars and flamethrowers. Yeah, we don't got. There's no bugs sadly, so we no flamethrowers. No flamethrowers. There's some magic stuff though. No looming evil, only pure delicious automation. Yes. What do I? Let me see this here. Make earth. Oh, just. How do I make the earth crystals? How do I make the knowledge stone? Okay, I'm like, so like I've gone to like the next tier of research in this game where like you must take the earth crystals to make this thing. Because like this is like, instead of going into like a sci-fi route, the end game of this is like magic and stuff. So I have to harvest these like mana shards, imbue them with energy, and then I use them to power other buildings and stuff. Also, what is there? You add more coal to you. And I'm trying to figure out research points. How do we? Where are you? Do we get the wizard tower? Oh, you use the earth ethers. And an enchanted book. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I use these earth ethers here. The mana transmitter, receiver. I gotta build. I do that. Build on the ground again. I do this. Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, we got mana. We got magics. I gotta power up this. I'm taking out the depleted mana here. I'm gonna connect it to this building here so we can recharge it. Trying to remember how I did this. Wait, let me. And then to do this. Right. Okay. I'm trying to figure out the magic system, right? I could just build this normally, I guess. Um, so like this game is really fun, but it has a few things that are like weird and confusing, right? Um, Buildings. Man transmitter. Right to outlet for the minute. Okay, let's look at the tutorial. Okay, something that's very nice about this game is that it has a little tutorial for how all of its systems work. I'm like, oh, I don't know how the heck this mana system works, and it's just like, here's a little map. Okay, well that's that it shows that. It's showing me how the connectors work. That is not particularly helpful, sadly. Okay, back to our game. I just love the sprites, and yeah, the sprites are so pretty. This game is like, I do like the art style of the game a lot because it's very simplistic and nice to look at, but it's also easy to tell what building is what. Um, Things are still, the designs are simple, but the buildings are very distinct. You could tell that the barn is different from this workshop here. It's different from this magic forge, and it's very nice and pleasing to the eyes. Yeah, the game is actually very nice and pretty looking if you zoom out and look at all this beautiful and pretty nature that I will soon be destroying with my beautiful industry. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. In the blue Gatorade magic. True. We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Gonna here. But thankfully, if you don't know how to use the fancy schmancy let me order. Is it like this? Ah, okay. Okay, so I can just recharge the crystals here. Okay, wait. Let me. Oh yeah, out of bricks. Upright bricks. Pretty blue in my life. Yeah, this game has such beautiful little colors and stuff for everything. Very pleasing. Even in the middle of industrial centers, like, oh, these towns look so nice. They have this nice cute little purple roofs, and there's like all these little details on this trading post here and stuff like that. Very nice little lovely art style. Okay, we need to build on the magic bricks there. this. Do this. There we go. Now we had some extra coal onto the line here. That way you should be able to make more bricks. Okay, well that's happening. Because I ran out of bricks to make more of those rechargers. You. You. Then how do I make research? Made shower. Oh, that also needs mana bricks. Uh-oh. I need more bricks. I need more bricks. Here. Maybe we should make some magic conveyor belts. Increase the throughput of stuff. Conveyor belts. Enchanter. Oh, we need the air crystals. Interesting. Magic conveyor belt? Yeah. So you go from wood conveyor belts to cloth conveyor belts to metal conveyor belts, and then you upgrade those belts into magic conveyor belts. Yeah. I wonder how fast those are going to be. But we need to get this air research going first. We'll figure that out after we get our earth going. Right. Do we have enough? And brick. There we go. Mage tower over. You're gonna make some earth magic tomes. You need enchanted books. You need books. Right, we should have everything we need here to make books. Okay. Build paper. Okay, so we need to make some books. Here. The forester here. Turn wood into paper. And then workshop to turn paper into books. Now we need some cloth. Do we have any cloth nearby? Cloth. Can we have McDonald's? Magic with chicken? Gonna be right back. Okie dokie. Need a second, Shelby. Oh, we got some cotton over here. We made into cloth. To cloth. There. Go ship up, and we drop you off. Being made. And now we need some an enchanter here. Make an enchanted book. That you to be you. Make got our books going over here. Now we're going to enchant these books with some of our mana crystal. I'll delete you actually. We'll do you over here. Very convoluted and confusing, but we're going to do a little dish. Put you up here. Uh, delete you actually. Clear, deplete mana, and then There we go. Enchanted book. Do a here. Okay, now you guys are both connected here. There we go. Now you guys can finally make the Earth Knowledge Tome. Alright, alright. Now, all we have to do is get that research all the way over here. Here. Now maybe I should just make a conveyor belt. Caravan built. And drop you off here. And then we'll just make a belt to... Yeah, for you, you're 4 or 5, I think. There we go. Alright, now we're getting our Earth research going. What to do now? What to do now? I'm sorry if I've been... Don't know anyone on YouTube? Okay, no. Let's just see. You don't need too much research for... Actually, you need a bit of research for that. I wonder, would it be a better idea to like centralize all of our water, wire, and air generation? Maybe it would be, actually. Welcome back, Shelby. It's going good. We have our Earth research going. So what we have here is duplicate. You guys. Do not want you. What we're doing here is we have a bunch of this. Ooh, no, I do not want that. No, I don't want to get on that boat. No, 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 no. There we go. Basically what we're doing is we've created a nice little loop here for recharging all of our mana crystals here. Oh, there's a little train car near those barns. Yeah, we have there are multiple ways of getting your stuff around. You don't have to use belts. I have a little caravan here, which is like a wagon that can hold a bunch of items at once. It's gonna come over here, grab the earth research we just finished producing, and it's gonna drive over here, drop it off of this barn, and then it's gonna belt it here and join our little research belt. So in this game, you gotta like put your, when you generate like research tomes, you have to actually send them to a school so that your villagers use and then learn the research. Yeah. So like I have this little area over here where I am making my nature and industry research, and then all of that is belted over here into the school, and then my people here get a little happiness bonuses for education and stuff from like learning from the tomes and stuff. So there is an actual little bit of town management in this, where you want to keep your population happy and stuff, and you do that by just kind of giving them stuff. They get benefits from having water and different kinds of food and different kinds of clothing and medicine and stuff like that. Actually, speaking of, I should probably give my people some running water. Water pump. And then I should make fluid pipes. There we go. Build a fluid pipe. There we go. So this should bring water to all my houses, I think. Right? Or need a steam engine to get water? Okay, maybe we'll just build a pipe connector. Can I connect to you? Build a pipe here and then connect that to you, and then does that work? No, you still don't have water. But yeah, like there's so much little stuff going on. We got all these wagons carrying around stuff. there are trains in this game that you can use. I'm not using them at the moment, but they're actually pretty useful at carrying around raw materials very quickly. Okay, let me. Where's Gap Gap when I need her? I need Gap Gap. I need to call Gap Gap in here to ask her how freaking pipes work. I'll be right back, everybody. I need to get some more water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Phone a friend. Yeah, let me see. Pipe fluid connector. So if I do this and then I connect a pipe to. Oh, there we go. Wait. Okay, do you guys have water now? No, you don't have water. Thank you, Shelby. I'm trying to. Guys, this game is so fun. I love it so much. Or me spending a bajillion years trying to figure out how water pipes work. I can do. I do this and then this. Okay. So that's how they get. We give them water. Okay. You gotta hydrate? True, true. Okay, now they're. Wait, they're not getting water? I am very confused about how this works. Okay, never mind. You're getting water. You're just. Oh wait, no, I can just pipe it around everywhere. I am very silly. Right? Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, we're finally giving everybody water. I was just dumb and was not piping the water to people in the right way. I think no. Oh, I love games that are complex like this, where it's just like, oh, what's going on? How does this work? How does this work? You know? Okay. A little more wells. Pipe layer. There we go. Okay, yeah, so all I really had to do was just connect it all with pipes. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. Enough water for everyone? Uh, this town. Oh, I actually don't think I need. There you go. Alright, there we go. I think all of our houses in over here have water now. Huge, huge. Now they're gonna be all nice and happy. See, they probably would have been a lot happier earlier if I had, you know, actually given them water earlier. uh, yeah, my friend Gap has been playing this game as well. I kind of got her addicted to it, and because of that, so I was like, maybe I should call Gap because she apparently discovered how the heck to water the water piping system works. And like I was watching her play it, and I was like, what? You could do that? You could just pipe water to people's homes? What? I've just been like starving my people of water for like this entire playthrough. Hydrate? Okay, Shelby. Fish animations? Heck yeah, Meta Kangaroo. Meta King Giru. There we go. Congrats, good job getting your work done. What are you doing with the factory town now? Am I out of? Oh, why is there water going in there? Oh, I know why. I've been piping water into the barn. I'm stupid. Empty. There you go. Meta is fine? Heck yeah. Build some more pipes over here. Anyways, gotta have to bed, but it's lovely seeing you as always. Yeah, Shelby, thank you so much for stopping by. It's always lovely to chat with you. Have a good stream. Snag you later. Snag you later too, Shelby. Yeah, I probably won't be going on for too much longer anyways, because I unfortunately have work in the morning. Oh. Some more peeps this way. Oh no, I'm putting water in my barn again. No! No! I need to delete these. Okay, there we go. I keep accidentally putting water into my barns. Can't be putting water in people's into the barns chat. Oh, it's gonna block up our production. All right. That. So here's an idea I had. Okay, where are the fire crystals? Air temple. Okay, here are the fire crystals. I wonder, how do we want to go about this? Okay, so, hmm, hmm. I'm trying to think if it would be easier or smarter to like mush all of our production of stuff together. Working on the airstone stuff first. Maybe we want to build all of our enchanted our crystals and research on this big island here because it has all these resources, and then we just take the raw materials over to there from somewhere else. Right here. Why don't we? Center. Definitely put some houses over here. Will it go soon? Maybe sometime later? Okay, Gene. Bye bye. This be new? Yeah. This is we're playing Factory Town, Gene. Sorry about that. I didn't see your message for a second. Also, hi, Elite my god. Hi. Sorry about that, guys. And that's you guys there for a second. But yeah, we're doing a little bit of Factory Town. We're on the 6th mission at the moment. Let me find here. Forster over here. Put these over here. The refinery. There either. Okay. Mine here. The mine here. And about a bunch of magic forges over here. Do 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 do. Mana crystals. I don't know how much of these we need. Huh. There we go. Couple splitters here, so that way we split the coal. Then we take a bunch of these. Paper. Oh, mill. Lumber mill here. We want to actually want with the foresters here, me thing. basically we're setting up a paper making industry here. Gonna make paper, and then we're going to make all of our enchanted books here, and then I think I want to make a bunch of enchanted books and then ship it around places. I think that would be a good idea. I'm thinking. Build us a workshop again to make us some books. So this way the road is touching. We want the road to actually be touching the entrance of these. To get it, because your buildings in your town get a production bonus when they're connected to the town center. That's actually in our interest. So one of the nice little mechanics in this game is that you actually benefit from building your stuff in your towns because you get a production bonus to stuff near your town centers. And you can place multiple town centers on the map. So like we have our primary big city over here. Ooh. Over here, but we also have a smaller city over here. And these and all of these magic buildings over here get a production bonus from being near the city. So we actually want to build multiple smaller towns and put them near our cities. If possibly. Wrong speak. There you go. You are. An enchanter. Enchanted book. Do is put some of these in here. There's some of these trees. We don't need these. Mana. The barn is in such an awkward little spot. Like we have to get the freaking. It's on the wrong Z level, so it's not able to get up into the barn. So I have to make a little ramp here. Ish, ish. You. You. Okay, so now this should be like an infinite loop of like charging up this enchanter. So you're good there. Here. There. You're gonna be the lead mana, and then air either. What we have to do is some of you guys over here. You. That should be good. actually probably somewhere we want to make sure it's connected to here. Clockwise. Then we're gonna build you over here. Okay. I need to build you here. Wait a minute. No, either. There we go. You now you should have infinite power forever, I think. Delete the splitter share. Okay, there we go. Oop, I did not want that. There we go. Now you should have infinite charge. And now we build a mage tower here. And we need some air knowledge. Air knowledge tome. Do you know how to visualize for a barn? Really? Need more planks. Where is our planks? Really? I'm running out of planks? Can't believe we're running out of like planks. That's crazy. You here. Here, let me connect to you. Okay, there you go. You're all connected now. Now you get that extra production bonus. There we go. Alright, now we shouldn't run out of planks anymore. What were we doing again? Oh, yeah. Here. And we're gonna... What we're doing here is we're gonna belt that air research up here. That was not what I wanted to happen. No, no, the belts are crossing. No. Um. There we go. Here, fix. There we go. And now we added a cargo ship here to bring this air research to this barn. You there, that way you get the production bonus. No. Button. Mute. There we go. Okay, so we now have. I'm gonna need more cotton to make books, but this will give us our little book. We're gonna be making a whole bunch of air research, and yeah. All right, there we go. I think that's a pretty good stopping point for tonight. Got 2 out of the 4 research we need to make these spell books, and yeah. Alright guys, thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with me today. We might continue more of this tomorrow. We shall see. Maybe instead of Auto Valors we'll play more of this, or maybe we'll do a normal Auto Valor game day tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with me. I appreciate it very, very much. And I will be seeing you guys next time. Be sure to follow me on all of my socials and all that good stuffs. If you want to know when I go live, I have a Discord. You want to get pinged when I go live. I tweet that I go live on Blue Sky and Twitter. If you want to follow me there, I also stream on both YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to follow me on any of those platforms, feel free to do so, and then you can watch me on whichever one you feel like. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me today. I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy and just I felt very low energy. Yeah. Hooterade, hooterade. Send you over to Koi. I haven't invaded Koi in a hot minute. Send you over to Koi. He's playing Player Obscure. Yeah, that game looks fun. I wish I could. Probably a good RPG here and there. Wish I could play it. Oh. Anyway, thank you all for time by hanging out with me today. Have a good one, everybody. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.